Hey guys, how's it going? It's a new day out at the property. I'm Brandon. Blisto's back over there, coming over to say hi, I guess. And it's still a cold one. I think when I got up earlier and checked the temperature, it was 37 with a feels like of 29 and like 67% humidity. So it's gotten a little warmer. It's up to about 50 now. And there's still a little bit of a wind blowing, so it makes it feel a little bit colder than that. But it's not as bad as yesterday, I think. I think it'll be a lot nicer here in a little bit when it gets a little bit warmer. So the first thing we're going to do today is come out here to the shed and see about the water pump. I turned the water pump off last night to leave it just to see if when I come in this morning and turn it on, if it tries to repressurize, which means it might have leaked at some point during the night. So, coming over here, we'll hit the switch, see if the pump comes on. Yep, it's red, pump's powered, and it didn't turn on. So I think that's a good thing. It didn't lose any pressure overnight. So that's pretty awesome. So since that everything's looking good with that, I can come in here and start filling in the hole and putting on some insulation on this piping. Just gonna turn on the water real quick, make sure it flows. Oh, hear the pump come on. It's flowing back there. So that's good. Turn it off. Pump's still running. I think it runs for about 15 seconds. And then there it turned off. So good deal. That's all working. It's awesome. It's one project I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like I said, the pump had been sitting in the shed for about 6 months probably. And it's good to get it out and installed and be able to use it. So I think over the past couple of weeks, month or so, I've got the lean-to done. I've got the shed pretty well organized. All my tools over there. Put in all the new shelving. And man, everything's really coming together, knocking these things out. Guess it's nice during the winter when the grass isn't growing. I'm not spending so much time mowing, which takes up a lot of time, and it feels like that's all I do when I'm out here. So it's time to stop talking and get to work and getting this dirt all put back in and these pipes wrapped up. So I'm gonna get to it. All right, well, got all the dirt back in the hole, which is good. Now to get on and get some insulation on these pipes. All right. Well, I got all the insulation on the outside and on the inside. Got the pavers back in place. I didn't try to level them or do anything fancy. Just I reckon that I want to just go ahead and take it all the way down into in front of the lean-to shed there, and maybe come out one more row and give me a nice good area here to if I'm getting water out of the faucet or filling up anything, I'm not standing in the mud and making more mud. So that'll be a longer term later on project after the generator shed for sure. There's always something to continue to improve on, make a little better, make a little different, but that's the way it goes. Building everything from the ground up, get new ideas. One idea was good enough at the time, and now you got a new one. So now I think I want to go over, get the tractor started up, and go over to my creek crossing, see how it is. I haven't been across it in a long time. The water rushes through there and wipes out the path that I got. So just can't start anything big today anyways. Got to get heading back to home pretty soon. So that ought to be something nice and easy. Hey, what are you eating? Listen. Get out of there. Say hi, doggy. So let me get some stuff together, get the tractor warmed up, and I'll head on over there. Well, I was letting the tractor warm up, and I didn't come across, but I was going to check gas in the generators and the lawnmowers and everything and fill them up so I can take the empty cans back and get them filled up for next time. I was also checking my mouse trap that I put in the RV yesterday. I know I caught the one the night before that woke me up at 6 a.m. But put a new one in last night in the back, and I caught 3 little more mice. I have no clue how they're getting in. With their mice, they get in. That's just a given. But I had no clue that they were in there because I had seen no signs at all of mice. But that's 3 out of the RV and this weekend, and 1 in the bucket of water that I have under the carport over here. So good to get them out of there. Just wish they weren't there at all. All right, well, we're over here at the creek crossing, and as you can tell, it hasn't been used in a long time. And I think the other side over there is washed up and got a pretty good berm on it. So I'm assuming this side does too. I'm gonna get the weed eater out and go down there and see what's going on before I drive the tractor down in it. So let me get that going. All right, got that all cleared out. And as you can see, I had to take off my jacket because it is a little warm out here in the sun. And swinging that weed eater around, yeah, he warms you up pretty quick. Manual labor, I tell you. But it's this side over here is not looking too bad. Looks like a pretty good animal trail right here too, going up and up over there. But I got down here towards the bottom, and it is really, really soft. So I don't think there's any way, hopefully I don't sink in here. that I would be bringing the tractor out here. So you can see down in there, it is really wet. And all that right there is really, really wet. Standing water over there. Standing water over here. Right here in the middle, where I made my little path, is a good rocky area. And it didn't ever have standing water. So that's one of the reasons I made the path there. Huh. Even got me an old tire down here in the creek. But I don't think I will bring the tractor across or even down, try to do any of this, because it is really soft. And as you can see, this here is all washed out. And man, it's a pretty tall gully. As you can see, the tractor's way up there. I would say that's at least, I don't know, 15, 20 feet elevation difference. And you can see the water rushes through here, and it's just eroding, getting wider and wider, which is a bad, oh man, that's really soft right there. Woo-hoo. So yeah, no tractor work here. And I think this side is just fine. Anyways, I could get up and down that. It could use a little fixing right in this area, but nothing much. That side, it needs some work, because I need to be able to get up that, and I don't think I would be able to. So, guess, oh. Yeah, sink in pretty good right there. So, let's plan on something else. I got to go and got that water bucket, or that water tank. So I'm gonna go and fill it up, and I kind of want to mark it off at 5 gallons, where 5 gallons is. It's a 40-gallon tank, so I know how much water I'm actually putting on something, and just keep marking it. So the other thing too is see where the dog went to. So meet you back over there by the water tank. All right, I'm just going to fill up this 5-gallon bucket, dump it in, and then spray a little spray paint on the line, and just so I know when I'm filling up something, how much is actually going, when I'm emptying it, how much is actually being used. I think I need to turn up the pressure on the pump. This is a little low. All right, that's 5 gallons. Now let's see if I can do this without getting wet. What do you think, Busto? Think I'll be able to do it? I don't know. All right, well, spilled quite a bit. It looks like it's up to right about there. I'm gonna dry that off. And make sure, put a little line. I wonder if I should do it at 10 gallons. Say, dog. Yeah, really need to turn the pressure up. But turning the pressure up also comes with possibility of leaks. All right. I think if I get up in there, it'll be easier to pour. All right. That definitely was much easier. I'm just about out of the spray paint. That's what I used to mark all the trees that I cut down. So I got a little too close. It's running. Fix that real quick. And that's right about that. So I'm gonna have to do that a few more times to fill it up and mark each spot. So we'll see how that works. All right, we're over here at the trees to give them some water. Little Blisto decided to go for a ride with me instead of chasing along. So we got our water set up here. Having a new hose. And we're going to see how this works out. New hose. It's got a tight wrap to it. All right. Let's see. Oh, probably should loosen up the cap on the top so it has that better flow. All right, well, doesn't have that much flow. But we can get it in there without it curling up on us and just wanting to come backwards and water the outside like it's doing now. Come on, get over there. I don't want to have to hold it. I think that's good enough. So I wonder how long that's going to take. We'll find out here in a minute. All right, well, down to the last tree here. Got all 5 of those down there watered. And it's a pretty slow process with this tank, only gravity fed, so it's not going to be fast at all. Might need to look into maybe a little 12-volt pump or something to give it a little more get up and go so we don't take so long. Had to put old Blisto up here back in the RV. He was looking out over at the cows across the street over there and the neighbors. I don't want him running off over past the road, across the road, and get over there and try messing with those cows. I think he would quickly see that they're really big and turn around. Still don't want him to do it. So I think I'm going to sit here and wait a little bit longer, get these trees finished watering. Then we'll be back to something else. All right. So as I was leaving, got reminded, not leaving, but leaving from over here doing watering the trees. I was reminded of these branches here where I always go right through here, and they're obviously all in the way. So I'm going to go ahead and get those cut out so I can drive through there without smashing through them. All right, I got my pathway cut, and then I just kept going, cutting off more and more. Oh, and I ain't got much time left. Need to go finish getting packed up. I already did that some, and then I need to blow the water out of the RV in case it freezes this next weekend. But for now, I think that's going to do it. Like I said, I got to hurry up, get packed up, get that water blown out, and get heading back home. So I guess till next time, later.